Hey, as we're scouting these fields prior to harvest, you may notice that your hybrid in the field doesn't look quite like it's supposed to. Products that normally flex in girth maybe don't have girth that you expect. Hybrids that flex in length maybe don't have the length you expect. And some hybrids flex in kernel depth, maybe don't have that deep, dark kernel that you're looking for. I want you to remember this year in 2024, the early plantings had some very wet conditions that were favorable for crown rot infections. Pulled a couple of plants here that was showing some of that variability, and the answer was pretty clear in my opinion. You look on the left here, that's an ear that really represents this hybrid. Looking at this stalk, this crown, everything is very healthy. No deterioration or discoloration there. That mesocotyl is actually still white and firm. Pith is still very healthy, no deterioration or separation there. But when you look at this other plant, which is the same exact hybrid, this ear is giving up some girth, just doesn't have the same size, showing a little more variability out here in the field. And when you start comparing stalk to stalk, it hits you right in the face. This crown is severely deteriorated, discolored, and obviously infected. Most likely Fusarium crown rot from the early wet conditions we had this spring. That crown rot has given way to more stalk rots. So you see this pith tissue is not only yellow and discolored, brown, maybe even has a little smell to it. We are shaving off that tissue where discoloration exists and the deterioration continues to break that stalk down. This plant was infected very early on in the season and just succumbed to that stress. So we still put an ear on, but as you're walking those fields before the combines hit, notice that variability. There's always an answer for it. This year with the early plantings, I'd suggest a lot of the variability is probably caused to Fusarium crown rot. So to check for that in the field, without digging plants up, you can come out here, you can squeeze stalks, called a pinch test, see if you've got any integrity left there. If that's suspect, dig some plants up, split the stalks in half, and try to make sense of why you see the variability in your hybrids this year.